Yes, I'm Leif Schulman. I work as director of the Finnish Museum of Natural History, but I'm also the chair of the governing board of CETAF since a year ago. I think that taxonomy is actually growing stronger. Some 20 years ago, taxonomy was seen as an old-fashioned and kind of an dying branch of science, but that has changed completely with the advent of new technologies, such as DNA technologies and also biodiversity informatics. But one reason for the advent or the new coming of taxonomy is also the fact that we are amidst a biodiversity crisis, and the knowledge produced by taxonomists is needed more than ever. One of the key assets in creating that knowledge are biodiversity collections, which are deposited in natural history museums, herbaria, research institutions, and so on, throughout Europe and throughout the world. They are absolutely essential to build a more sustainable future. Natural history collection institutions actually play a very important role in understanding phenomena like the current pandemic. It so happened that only a few months before the pandemic broke out, in my institution, we started a new research project on diseases carried or potentially carried by migrating bats and birds. It's kind of shocking to see how timely that recently started project now became. The current pandemic is not an isolated event. We will face similar situations in the future, and we do need more understanding on how nature is changing, especially now in relation to climate change. Now I think there are new developments that make our field more attractive. It's about the methodologies that have been developed, but a very important aspect is also the whole digitalization process. It's about digitizing our collections to show them to the world, but it's also about digital research methodologies. Things can be done when you have digital data, digital images, things that couldn't even be dreamt of when I studied, for instance. That a community organization like CETAF is essential in connecting the disparate resources formed by individual collections, institutions, and groups of researchers. It's also extremely important to continuously attract young researchers. And in this sense, a community like CETAF plays a pivotal role. And I'm particularly happy that we've now managed to establish the E-SCoRE Award to make, on one hand, to make the field attractive, but on the other hand, also to get some recognition to the work many promising young scientists are doing.